I don't trust some international group who
You don't trust Palestinians who talk about being raped
I
and
don't
tortured
trust
in
an
captivity.
international group with an inherent anti-Israel bias to tell me that's
Is
a
the
war
International
crime.
Criminal
Israel,
Court
by the way,
anti-Israel bias?
oh God, yeah, like the
What's
UN
the
has,
evidence?
like the UN
I'm
has
asking
an
you, you
interest.
just made a claim.
Oh.
This is very Trumpy right now, you're just throwing things around.
Call
What
me-
is the ICC's
No,
evidence of
exactly.
anti-Semitism?
Do me a favor, do me one favor. Don't call it Trumpian. Don't call it
Because
MAGA.
it's so
No.
fascinating to see that you are borrowing.
I
you don't
think the
even, you
United
don't even hear it.
Nations has an anti-Israel bias.
That's
Do
a
you
different
at all?
answer. I said, is
But-
the ICC.
No, hold
where's
on.
the ICC's anti-Israel bias?
That's not Trumpian.
I don't want to debate that right now. I'm asking Israel, because it's a long debate. This is a very simple one. Where's your evidence of ICC anti-Israel bias? Most of the people they've indicted are African leaders. They haven't indicted anyone from Israel ever.
Israel's
They
not,
also indicted Hamas commanders.
because I do not believe Israel's committing a genocide, and I think they were out of line saying that Israel's
ICC
committing a
never
genocide.
said they're committing a genocide.
What did ICC say?
International Criminal Court said he's guilty. They charged him
With war crimes.
with willful killing of civilians and starvation.
Charge two.
Right? And guess who backed them up?
Charge
Guess who was
two.
their advisor?
Charge
Theodore
two.
Myron.
Charge two.
Holocaust survivor.
Charge two.
Israeli
Netanyahu.
judge. Is he anti-Israel as well?
Charge two. Netanyahu?
They charged Netanyahu and Gallant.
You think Benjamin Netanyahu and Gallant have purposely tried to destroy, kill, and starve?
That is what the
Palestinians?
evidence that the ICC have amassed.
That's what the ICC has
And your
amassed.
argument is, instead of engaging with the evidence, like the evidence
No,
I've
you
given
know
you,
what you've
is
done?
to say that, hold on, let me finish that, anti-Israel bias. That's just Trumpian.
Mehdi,
You're not engaging in the facts.
Because you know what you've done? You know what you've done again? You're not the ICC, I'm not. You know what you've done? This is what you do. I love you, you're great, but you will grab example after example, and you'll tell
Facts.
me that factual instances, and you'll tell me this is proof that this is Israel's policy.
What's your evidence that the International Criminal Court has an anti-Israel bias?
I think they've exhibited anti-Israel bias because I do not believe the evidence they presented justified that willfully Netanyahu and Gallant committed war crimes.
You've read all the evidence. The evidence is there.
I got to go back, but yeah, I read a lot of it.
Their legal advisor,
I do not
the
believe,
guy who supported them,
Right, I
the
do
guy who
not
supported
believe it
them
was
is a man
willful.
named Judge Theodore Myron,
I
who's a
feel
Holocaust survivor and an Israeli judge. He said
I'd feel the
these,
same.
these charges. Is he anti-Israel as well?
I'd feel this.
No, but is he anti-Israel as well?
I
you don't say you disagree with the court. You go for this lazy, they're anti-Israel, they're
I do
anti-Semitic.
disagree with the court.
That's fine.
do
But what's the
disagree
evidence
with
that
the
they're
court.
anti-Israel?
I think they've
You have
always
done.
said.
It's just a conspiracy. It's just ad hominem. And that's why I say it sounds Trumpy. You just throw out anti-Israel. Based on what?